Hey guys, this is Brandy Caldwell of My Teacher Friend. I am coming on today to talk to you about Google Keep. Google Keep is one of my very favorite apps to use because it is all about productivity. So I have the app on my phone, and then you can add the extension application to your Google browser bar. So something that I like to do on Google Keep is share lists. You can see here that it's mostly just a note taking, like a little. It's almost like little post-it notes. So I share this grocery list with my husband. I have some little notes of things that I want to get my girls for Christmas, and birthday, things like that. And I have a little, you can see that I have a label here, and I also share these with my husband. So it's pretty handy. The thing that I have been doing lately for my Google Keep is showing students how to use it to keep track of the web resources that they come across for their research projects. My district uses guided inquiry design, and recently we've been doing an inquiry project on ecosystems, energy transfer, life science, that sort of thing. So I have one student in particular right now who I'm going to use her question as an example. She had the question of, do the plastics in the 3D printed coral reefs that they're using to supplement because of coral bleaching, do those plastics pose any harm to the organisms that are going to be, relying on them? So you can see I've got a couple of energy transfer projects here. It says National Geographic, coral reef bleaching. So I added the note, and then I added a label so that all of my things under that label will be all in the same area on Keep, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to show you how to do your own note within Keep, and then I'm going to show you how to get this handy little button up here. So this is a website. It's like a website about plastics. This is a website that she might look at. So I'm going to go down, and I'm going to add, click this little button, and it says 7 types of plastic and why. So it gives you the title, the website, and now I'm going to say, which of these plastics are used in 3D printed reefs? That's the question. And then, she could go through and take more and more notes. So it saves it automatically. I just get out of the note by clicking off of it. Let's say she comes back to this later and she wants to do it again. Well, the information that is there is still there, whatever she typed in before. So she can see what her notes were previously, and she can add more notes, which is pretty handy. So now that we've added this note to our Keep, if we go over into Keep, we can see, oh, here it is. So it's on just my home page of Keep, just notes is the page. I'm going to go to this, and I'm going to add my label. I want it to be in my energy transfer, and then I'm going to be like types of plastics as the title. So every time a student goes to a different web-based resource, they can go through and add a note and then add a label so that it all shows up here. Additionally, some of my kids will go in and they will title something book, and then pollution and ocean life. Maybe that was the title of a book. And then they'll be like, plastic gyres are, and they would, blah, 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 add whatever the definition is. And they keep adding things under this book. And then when they get their notes done, if they want to go back to the book later, then they have the title and their notes from it. So if you are within a label, then it adds the label automatically, which is pretty handy. So let's say you want to have this ready to go for your students. All you need to do is go to your extensions within the Google Chrome web browser. So you could do it a couple of ways. My favorite way is if you find these little 3 dots and go over here and click More Tools and then Extensions. So it lists all of my extensions here. You can see my extensions, but then if you scroll down and click More Extensions, then you can just type in Keep and it'll pop up. So I have it already, so I've already added it. But if you wanted to add it, then you would click the blue button up here that says Add to Chrome. So you'd click that, and then your little button would pop up here in the corner. And yeah, it's pretty handy. The students in my class that used Keep most diligently have the best notes. Like, they can literally keep going back to all kinds of different articles, and it really helps them keep going back to the same article that they were looking at before and seeing if there was more information in that article that they wanted to, maybe, oh, that's a keyword I wanted to go look up, so I'm going to go look that up. Or, oh, this was the article that I was looking at that actually told about, maybe they're Jacques Cousteau's son. Like, who is Jacques Cousteau? So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. The reason that I like Google Keep for the student, this isn't necessarily what the app was developed for, but my students already use Google Apps for Education in class. We have lots of, we use Google Classroom, they use Drive, they use email, and so it's pretty handy. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I have a cold. That's pretty, I'm sure. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.